Opera San Jose is celebrating their 40th anniversary season with a thrilling production that boasts some of opera's most memorable music. Here to tell us more about the production, Rigoletto, is opera performer Edward Graves. Edward, thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, Olivia. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. Oh, man, we are super ecstatic to talk about Rigoletto.
Yes.
And all of the incredible opera music, all of the theatrics that are going to be part of it. So tell us, please, Edward, what can people expect when they walk through the door?
I think they can expect some betrayal. I think they can expect some scheming, some love, a little bit of treachery, a little bit of lust, a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so a storyline with a little bit of everything, it sounds like.
Many subplots and an assassination that takes place. It's kind of wild.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we're very excited about all the details. Now, you, for one, you are one of the performers within this entire show. So tell me specifically about your character, Edward.
Okay, I'm singing the character named the Duke. He's the sort of one of the villains in the show. He's this entitled nobility, and he's just used to getting his way. He's used to he doesn't know about the plan to kill him or anything else that's going on. He's just living his life.
He's just living his life.
Yeah,
like, man,
carefree.
I am the Duke.
Yeah.
Well, for those who have maybe never gone to an opera showing, right, or an opera performance, what exactly can they expect at a performance like this?
Yeah, I think they can expect great music, beautiful singing. We have titles so they can see the English translation so they can follow along because this is in Italian. They have titles in English and Spanish so they can follow along. Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now let's kind of bring it back to you, right, as a performer. First of all, how long have you been involved in opera, and why was this such an incredible opportunity?
Oh, man. I feel like I've been singing opera for over 10 years now. I started when I was in college, and I just sort of got bitten by the bug, and I've been singing opera ever since.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and this opportunity is so important because I just finished the Adler Fellowship at San Francisco Opera, and this is my first engagement after completing the fellowship. So I'm really happy to make my debut here doing this role in the Bay Area.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so
much. That's so incredible. I know you probably worked so hard to get to this spot.
Yeah.
And what type of hard work goes into a performance like this?
Oh, man, our instruments are in our bodies. So there's a physical component, there's a mental component, there's a vocal component to it. So a typical day could be me exercising, not only my body, but warming up my voice, making sure I go through all of the text and the music so I don't forget anything and where I'm supposed to be when on stage. So, yeah, it's all-encompassing for sure.
All-encompassing. I definitely believe it. Now, in terms of the show, right, give us all the details of when and where and how people can catch Rigoletto.
Okay, yeah, there are 4 more performances left this upcoming weekend on February 23rd and 25th, and then March 1st and March 3rd at the California Theater in San Jose.
And as a performer, Edward, you know, for you, what does it mean to you to be able to be on stage and to be able to do your own thing while also having the audience fully engulfed in such an incredible performance?
Yeah, it's a bit intimidating, but I've gotten used to it. The lights are so bright, I can't really see the audience members, but I can feel their energy.
And their presence almost.
Yeah, and so it makes me just want to just bring my all to it. Yeah. Yeah.
I believe that. And honestly, even here sometimes, the lights are so bright, right? So the lights can sometimes be distracting. But the performance itself, Rigoletto, let's kind of go back to the storyline. You gave us a few snippets of some of the things that they can expect, but you mentioned it's in Italian.
Yes.
Right? So what are, traditionally, in terms of Rigoletto, really, what is this performance that people can expect with the Italian part and the English subtitles?
Yeah. So it's based on a French play by Victor Hugo, and it features Rigoletto, and he is a court jester. And he sort of has a plan to assassinate the Duke, and the court jesters, it's funny enough, they have a plan to abduct who they think is his mistress, but it's actually his daughter. The Duke has so many conquests throughout the show, one of which being Gilda, his daughter. And so at the end of the show, he thinks that the Duke is dead, so he looks in the body bag and discovers that it's actually his daughter, Gilda.
Oh my God.
because a curse was placed on him, and he thinks it comes to fruition.
Okay, so again, it's like that traditional storyline that people might recognize, but with the opera twist to it.
It's a lot going on.
Okay, a lot going on. Well, we're just going to have to stay tuned to see, or they're going to have to come see the show, like you said, this weekend.
I hope so.
Edward, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.